It's day 11. It's day 11. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We just left Nájera and we are on our way to Santo Domingo de las Calzada today. Really good sleep last night. I think everyone's a little groggy this morning. A lot of revellers around in town still. And yeah, a bit tired this morning. A little bit tired. But it's a short day. I think it's about 22 kilometers. And it is mainly uphill. So looking forward to getting to the other end actually today. How are you feeling today, love?
Mentally fine, absolutely fine. I think I've got 2 little blisters, one on my heel and one in between my toes, which are just like little pinpricks. My tops of my legs are hurting a little bit, my thighs, and my hips randomly. Feel a little bit like they're disconnecting, but apart from that, really good. Yeah, really good. And Louise, what about you? What's your aches and pains like today?
Not too bad, a bit better than they have been. So a couple of my blisters are a bit twingy on one of my feet. My ankle is a bit twingy.
When you say twingy, what do you mean?
So
is it like pulling or?
So my ankle is pulling and it's a bit tight, but it doesn't feel as bad as it has done.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I think another restful night and another put it up in the air, and I might be still getting better. And then my blisters are just a bit pinchy. My little toe and my heel on my right foot are hurting a little bit.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't have any pain in my hips, or I don't have a headache. I don't have any knee pain. It's literally ankles down.
I've just been chatting to a lady that I bumped into the other day when we were coming out of one of the towns, and she was catching up and said, "Where did you stay? And did you have a break?" And I said, "Yeah, we stayed in Logroña." And she said, "Did you go to the tapas run?" And very disappointingly, we didn't. We did have tapas, but we never went down this little alleyway that had loads of bars and tapas bars, etc. So me and Louise are definitely going to go back to Logroña. We'll take you with us and show you where the tapas bars are. We saw the little alleyway and it was absolutely heaving. It looked absolutely, there's a real great buzz around it. Unfortunately, we were a little tired on our rest day. We all need to have a break, so we decided not to go. However, if you are going to Logroña, and I really highly recommend you do, it's a really nice city, then definitely go down the tapas run, and we'll put it in the link below so you know exactly where it is. Anyway, back to walking.
Struck me that because we're walking east to west and we're getting up early in the morning to walk, we're actually going to be walking with the sun on our backs for the vast majority of this Camino, which means we're going to be very brown at the back and a bit white at the front. But we are wearing sun cream, Mum, don't worry.
Louise, tell us about Santo Domingo.
So we're just walking into Santo Domingo de la Calzada. Santo Domingo, or Saint Dominic, is quite an important person along this part of the route. There's a really good story about one of the reasons why he became a saint is because of a miracle that was performed along this route in the 11th century. Apparently, there was a couple walking the Camino de Santiago with their son, and they stopped at a village somewhere along here in a tavern. Now the son was very good looking, and at the tavern there was an innkeeper's daughter who was a fair maiden, and she really fancied this son, but he wasn't interested because he was just focusing on walking his Camino and being close to God, and so he wasn't really interested in getting involved with her. So as a woman spurned, she wasn't very happy about that. So she hid some silverware in his bag and then reported him that he'd stolen it. His parents had gone forwards on the Camino at this point, so they were completely unaware of the fact that he was sentenced to hanging and hung. And they just carried on their way to Santiago. They finished their pilgrimage. They headed back. Makes you wonder why they didn't actually think, oh, I haven't seen him in a while. But they headed back on the pilgrimage, and as they walked into the town where they'd last seen him, they saw him hanging as they walked into the town, which is lovely, but he was still alive. So they went to the magistrate, or the local important person, and said, our son is there, but he's still alive and he didn't do anything. And the magistrate said, your son is as alive as the chicken on my plate. At which point the chicken on his plate got up, because he was eating his dinner. The chicken got up and walked across the table, and he was so amazed. He thought, this is a miracle. He thought, this is a miracle. So he went and he got the son down, and the son lived, and it all ended happily, and it was all in the name of Santo Domingo.
There's a lot of locals out today. It's Sunday. A lot of families enjoying the summer sun. So that looks like a nice hotel. Louise, is this a hotel?
This is built on the site.
Yeah.
The original Pilgrims hospital
Oh, no way.
that Santo Domingo founded.
Oh, wow.
And the well on the inside is still there.
Yeah.
However, now it is a PARADOR, and a PARADOR is a state-run luxury hotel.
Oh, are we booking into here tonight?
I think we leave the kids where they are.
Yeah.
It's still got the original naves. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
I am, frankly.
The two Spanish ladies just looking at us going, what the hell?
So the Cathedral of Santo Domingo de la Calzada is a Roman Catholic cathedral in the village of Santo Domingo de la Calzada.
Is it?
Yes.
Phew.
In La Rioja in Spain, it's dedicated to the Saviour and St Mary. There's something very unusual here, but I'm going to let you find out in a minute.
What is it? Oh, please tell me. God, look.
So there's St Dominic, but over there in the corner.
Oh my God, there's a live chicken. These are the descendants of the chicken that come to life on the plate of the magistrate. This is amazing. Oh, you're hello.
Oh, this is a good idea. Let's climb some more stairs after after we've walked 20 kilometres.
Oh wow. Oh wow. What? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Look at that. That is just beautiful. End of day 11. What a day. 22 kilometres. We started out from, I forget where we were.
Nájera.
And we've ended up in
Santo Domingo de la Calzada.
And we are standing currently on the roof of the Cathedral of the Santo Domingo. We have just paid €5 as a pilgrim to get in, so it's the first time we've had discounted tickets. High five. And we've come up in, and the cathedral is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really beautiful actually.
You'll see some footage, or you would have seen some footage that Louise has put in. So yeah, that is Santo Domingo, and we are currently on the roof, and the clock tower is just behind us there.
It is a glorious temperature. It is so nice up here.
Yeah, so it's Sunday afternoon here in Santo Domingo. There are families knocking around.
Yeah.
It's nice and relaxed. It's all nice and quiet. I expect it to get a little bit rowdy later, but yeah.
It's nice to see locals, because I think a lot of the time we've been in a mass of pilgrims.
Yeah.
But because it's a Sunday and people are off, there's a lot more locals out and about in the bars and restaurants today, isn't there?
Yeah,
so
totally.
it's nice to see people other than people carrying backpacks and limping.
Yeah. However, the walk, we can't say it enough times, the walk is absolutely stunning. If you're ever thinking about doing the Camino de Santiago, stop thinking about it and get yourself booked on it and do the full walk if you can. Appreciate a lot of people out there can't do it because of work or family commitments or whatever.
But you can do it in chunks. We're meeting people on the road who are doing it, doing 2 weeks, and then they're going home and they're going to come back and do another 2 weeks. So you don't have to do it in one big push, and your feet may thank you for not doing it in one big push.
And your shoulders, because of the backpacks.
Yeah. However,
my shoulders are starting to become numb now, so but never mind. But so where are we tomorrow?
Ballarado.
Santo
Domingo to Ballarado tomorrow, so we're going to have a look. We'll have a look in a bit for our accommodation for tomorrow night.
Yep. And if the weather's due to be like this tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll be up again early tomorrow, just to keep out the sun, because we hit town here at around 1 o'clock, and it was perfect because the heat starts kicking in at around 2. Yeah, we hit the timing right on the heat.
That first 2 hours of the walk, from kind of 6 till 8 or 7 till 9, it's sunny and beautiful, but it's also quite refreshing, and it just makes a huge difference. It's much more comfortable to walk in at that time of day.
It is.
And also it spurs us on because we're thinking where our next coffee is coming from, so that gives us a bit of early morning motivation.
Yeah. Right, we're off. We're going to go get our supermercado, we're going to get our dinner and the rest of it, and we're going to feed these children. We're going to get ourselves repacked ready for tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow.